Now listen to me, humans. Let me introduce ourselves. We are the Hobballs. I'm the director of Creatures. Round of applause for me and my hats. You'll see me with cats. You'll see me with macaws. And how could I forget my father Sam and his strange mindset? Although these days he can't move his head, but you can still see him filming out in his shit. But just to warn you, we do have some flaws. Like I have a hard time talking to folks. It's not because I'm shy. No way. I can enlighten you with tales to crack you up with my jokes. Just sometimes there's things I can't explain, even though to me those things are obvious, but Dad's flaw is worse. Versus App at times he fools around, and that can be dangerous. Although other than that, we're actually real nice guys, and our show you'll love, I guarantee. You can hear my house call stories, we can tell you the news, or you can just tell us what you want to see. As long as you're not a kid and you don't mind random shit, I have a feeling our podcast will be a hit. So chill out with us. You don't have to be nervous. It's just Sam and the dog. That's me at your service.
Cool.
What's up, my humans? Guess who's back from the longest trip he's ever been on?
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah. So is he. Uh, we drove all across the country. Like, it definitely took longer than we originally thought.
Yeah, in this episode, the kids would call thick. Do you call it thick?
I
No.
don't know any kid who called that.
So basically, yeah, we went from the East Coast to the West Coast. We'll only do that part this time. The next
Yeah,
video,
we'll do the
Yep.
West Coast first, and then we'll do how we got back the next episode.
Right, we'll do
So
the
this is
part
a two-parter.
where Dad was with us, and then
Yeah.
the rest of it next video,
Yeah.
because we don't want to bore you guys to death.
Yeah, we'll explain why he wasn't. All right. So Dad here came up with this idea, considering he was off work for a little bit, considering he had to go through massive surgery. He decided, considering I don't have to do anything, consider he doesn't have to do anything, consider his dad doesn't have to do anything, that we could all go on a father's trip across country.
Yep. So we decided to do that, which was great. I was driving. Neither of the other two can drive. So our first
Yeah.
stop was going to be a place we've never been to before. Cincinnati, Ohio. And tell me about Cincinnati, Doc.
It's a nice city. I mean, we basically didn't do much. We did see some nice bridges and stuff.
Yeah, the architecture was cool.
Yeah.
And then we try to stop and eat somewhere that has local something, or a place we've never been
to.
Yep. So chili was the thing for Cincinnati. We stopped at Skyline Inn or something, and had the chili. Paul had a bowl. Doc doesn't like chili, so he didn't have any. And then I had the hot dogs. Chili was great. The hot dogs were not. They were like little Vienna sausages, and I hadn't had a Vienna sausage since I was a baby, so I did not terribly enjoy that. I think if it was on a snappier hot dog, I'd have liked it a lot more. But my life went on. Cincinnati was cool. We spent the night there, and then we went to Doc,
Illinois, Chicago,
yes.
baby.
Chicago, baby. And so tell me about Chicago, Doc.
Okay, so it's one of the biggest cities in the U.S., and also it is the home of music.
Well,
and also it also is home to the Chicago Cubs.
True. And the Bears, and the White Sox, and the Bulls, and the Blackhawks, and the Fire, and whatever WNBA team is there.
Yeah, but I think we went to the Cubs game, didn't we?
Yeah. So we first thing we did was we had to find some place to eat. And we, Chicago is famous for their hot dogs and also for their beef sandwiches. And we had hot dogs the day before, so we weren't going to have hot dogs twice. So we went to AJ's. I think it's AJ's, which is apparently the originator of the beef sandwich there.
No, it was actually Al's.
Al's, same thing.
Al's Beef.
Al's Beef. All right, so we ate
All right,
there.
hold on. Here's a picture.
Okay, well, you're gonna add that in later anyway.
Okay.
Al's Beef, and Dad and I ate one of the sandwiches, and it was good. But then later we had stomach aches, and that was the beginning of our issues with Pop. So after there, we did we drove around, looked at things, and then went to the Cubs game. None of us had ever been to Wrigley Field, the oldest baseball field in America, I believe. I think it's older than Fenway. Anyway,
Mhm.
so we went there. Um, you want to
But
pick up?
yeah, like Dad said, Paul wasn't doing good, so we had to get help for him to go up to his seat, like to find a wheelchair spot for him.
Yeah, so Cubs were very nice, very helpful with
Yes.
accommodating people with disabilities. So they came right out, noticed right away that he needed help and got us a chair. We had a chair with us, but we just didn't bring it to the ball game because we weren't sure how that worked. But it ended up working out great. They got him to a place where we could sit with a wheelchair and we watched the game. Um, Cubs were in first place at the time. They were playing the second place Brewers, and it was Tuesday night, I believe, or Wednesday night. It was packed. We hadn't seen a full baseball stadium around here in a long time, and it was packed. And the atmosphere was incredible. It was like really loud, and just we're not expecting that. I guess I was expecting a little quiet, la la la, but it was great. I liked it. What'd you think about it, Doc?
It was all right. I mean, yeah, I mean, you're right. It was definitely packed. And at least we won, so bonus.
Yeah, that is good. So then we stayed the night. Paul's stomach wasn't doing good. He had to get up like 50 times to use the bathroom,
Oh yeah.
and he said he couldn't. So
It was
that's
especially
where
hard for me.
yeah, it was hard on you because I basically, I think you were sleeping with him or
Well, I was kind of doing both. I was sleeping with you and sleeping with him. It was kind of a mix.
okay. So once he had to get up a lot, we had Doc go over there and help him when he had to get up. And yeah, so he get no sleep. Doc didn't get no sleep.
Hmm.
I got little sleep, so it was a hot mess. The next day, we went to the Field of Dreams field. That was pretty cool. It was rainy, but it was still all right. Took a bunch of pictures. You'll see those. Um, and then we went to Kansas City and went to BB King's music and barbecue place there, which was cool. Um,
Yeah.
so what this is where we first knew something was wrong with Dad because he only ate half of what he normally eats or half of what he got. Usually, if you get something, he'll eat the whole everything off the plate, but he only ate half of it there. So we knew something wasn't right. Um, so yeah, now they did have music there. It was cool, and then food was good. What did you have, Doc, to eat there?
Just a ham sandwich. For some reason, the people put barbecue sauce on it.
Oh, those bastards at a barbecue place. Sums
Well,
up.
yeah, but I mean, I understand they do that, but I mean, on a ham sandwich?
Yeah, I agree. That is a little bit odd, but oh well. So life went on. We got back to the hotel. Dad's still not feeling good. Can't go to the bathroom. I had made reservations the next day in Denver for Casa Bonita. For those of you who don't know, Casa Bonita is like a family restaurant with lots of activities and stuff. The guys from South Park used to go there when they were little and basically renovated it, got it up to specs again, and so I had made reservations. So the next day when we woke up, I looked at my phone to see how long it was going to take to drive there, and it was going to be an hour. We are going to get there an hour after the reservation. So I'm like freaking out, like, damn it, that sucks. Um, and then I realized after we started driving, there was a time change from Kansas City to
Yeah.
Denver. So
It
we,
was going to be the original time they were going to do. It just,
right.
yeah.
So Dad's dumb. We established that. Um, so we uh, what is the word I'm looking for? Re-registered, our reservation, and got there on time, plenty of time. And but when we got there, Dad was not feeling good. He when the food came out, he didn't eat anything. So we're like, okay, he's definitely not feeling good. He drank what they gave him, but he didn't eat anything. Um, and Doc doesn't like Mexican food. This is a Mexican restaurant. So
Yeah.
basically, we got everything boxed up to go. And I took Dad back out to the car in the air conditioning and waited out there while Doc walked around and looked at things and took pictures. So, what did you see there?
Not much. I mean, I saw a lot of stuff. Like, for instance, there was a waterfall in there with jumping divers. That was kind of cool. And there were different sections of the restaurant. Like the one we stayed in, it was like caves and stuff. It looked like a mine and stuff. Yeah, and there was also another one that featured like, well, this classy, beautiful chandeliers, pink walls. I'll show you a picture of that. I looked pretty sophisticated in that one.
Oh, yes, I'm sure.
Yes. And also, yeah, like you said, the South Park guys visit there. So yeah, there was a Cartman, obviously. So I took a picture of that. And let's see, that's pretty much it, I guess.
Cool. Um, yeah. Then once he was done, he came out to the car, and then I went in. And I basically they had like puppet shows going on. I didn't watch any of that stuff. They had a mariachi band. They had there's Noah. They had other stuff, other kind of cool things going on. We didn't really get the full good experience, but it was pretty cool. Um, and then we Dad's not feeling good, so we went up to Bozeman, Montana, to see my cousin and his wife, Billy and Carrie. Hi, thanks guys. They watched the videos also, which is funny.
Yeah. And also, at the
Um,
time, they were babysitting their neighbor's dog,
oh yeah,
who is the sweetest thing I have ever met.
yeah. He's an old golden retriever, so they were. Yeah, he was very chill. Um, and we stayed there. Dad wasn't doing great. He only ate like 3 bites of his hamburger, and I don't think he ate any pizza, or if he ate any pizza at all, it was like a bite. He ate some fruit for breakfast. So we're like, yeah, next when we get to Corvallis, we got to definitely take him to urgent care. Um, so I actually got him a walker there, and that turned out great because that helped him out a lot. Um,
Yeah, he really got better after that. Well,
yeah,
he did get better. He was just better at walking.
yeah, moving around much easier. So that was a good idea. Um, so then the next day we went to Yellowstone, which is about an hour out of Bozeman. Sorry. Um, and so how was Yellowstone, Doc?
It was all right. We got to see something that Dad wanted to see for a long time. He wanted to see a bear.
Right, I wasn't gonna be happy until I saw a bear there. So
Yeah,
we got to see a bear. We'll show pictures of that too. We
yeah.
saw bison. We saw what else we see?
Elk.
Elk, big old elk.
Yep.
Yeah, I think deers are bad to hit. Can you imagine hitting an elk? That would destroy your car instantly.
Yeah.
Same with bison too, for that matter.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we'd be smart enough not to get. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
we
we
got
got
close.
pretty bad. Cool. So then, so after Yellowstone, we went to see Ted, my brother, in Corvallis, Oregon.
Yep.
We went through Idaho and Washington
Washington.
to get to Corvallis. So once we got there, we took Dad to urgent care. They thought his stomach was full of constipation, but we found out they couldn't do anything at the urgent care, so we took him to the emergency room, and that's where they figured everything out. So basically,
It wasn't
that
anything to do with the stomach at all.
right, wasn't his
It was
stomach?
with his bladder.
Right. So basically, he was taking medicine that he got from his doctor from here to keep him from peeing all the time. Well, that kept him from peeing at all. So he hadn't had a good pee in a while. Now he had a couple of
Yeah.
accidents, but that wasn't helping him any. He was still bloated. So they put a catheter in. And then when they finally let everything out, it was like a liter and a half of urine, which really messed up his kidneys. So his kidneys were shut down at that time. They got him on medication, and basically, after about a few days, he started getting better. Um, so, what are some of the things from Corvallis that you like, Doc?
Okay, so yeah, like Ted wanted to show me everything Corvallis had to offer. He took me to like Main Street. He took me to this this ice cream shop he's never been in. Like that was nice. And let's see. Oh yeah, he also told me there was a dog pound, well, animal shelter around, and he knew that I was a big animal fan. So he came up with this idea of lying and telling the people there that his friend need a dog, so they were checking it out. I'm like, no, I don't think we have to lie. I said, I think we just tell him that we're just looking around. He's like, just like that. I'm like, just like that. I'm like, I always do. So he went along with it, and yeah, he found out it worked like a charm. But it turns out we did see a dog that, well, he liked. Yeah, but he wouldn't been able to get it even though because the place he was staying in, it was basically just a basement and it was just too small.
Yeah, it's probably too small for any animals. It's
Yeah,
perfect for a person. I mean, it had all the rooms in it: kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, living room. That's all you
yeah.
need. Yeah. Um. So, what else
Oh
did
yeah,
you?
and also he also took me to this pet shop that was unknown. I mean, he took me to PetSmart, yeah, but he also took me to this unknown pet store, it was like an old fashioned place. Yeah, like it was cool. It was cool. I mean, I got to touch a
They're
fish. So
old-fashioned pet stores.
what?
Are they like stock livestock places?
No, no, no. They're just like animals in regular cages, not glass things like they have. Like, well, not
Uh,
all of them are in cages. Some are in tanks, but yeah, yeah, definitely
okay,
yeah.
cool.
So
So we he also took us to the Pacific.
oh yeah,
So that at sunset, because we hadn't seen a sunset. That was really cool, really pretty, really
yeah. There's
windy.
yeah, definitely windy. Yeah, there was also this hole in one of the rocks. So yeah, they want
Devil's
me to.
Devil's what was it called?
I don't know,
Devil's butthole or something like that.
but yeah, they want me to take a picture of it. I did. So yeah,
Yeah, and his hat got
you'll
blown
see it
off like
later.
10 times. So what else did you see that was super exciting?
Oh yeah, we also drove down to this little harbor, and it turns out there were wild sea lions there. I'm like, okay, okay, I can deal with that. So I very stealthily wanted to walk over to the sea lions.
Did they attack you?
No, but honestly, like you talking didn't help. I think they might have heard you, and then they
Oh yeah,
started
it's my
waking.
fault. I was like 1,000 feet away because I'm not dumb. I don't trust no crazy animals.
I don't
Uh,
either, but
They,
I was at
so
least
they,
careful. I mean,
yeah, they were barking at you. They were gonna kill you. I saw it.
one of them was.
I was gonna videotape it, and it was gonna be the greatest video ever. But mom
I
would have gotten
I was
mad.
all. You didn't have to videotape. I was doing that. All right.
Okay, that'd have been even better. First person murder.
Yeah. Only one didn't really care about me. It was this big one with a scar on his face.
Oh yeah, he's been in it. He's been through it. He's chewed up a few of you guys.
Yeah, you'll see. You'll see him later.
Cool. All right, so we stayed at a Holiday Inn right by right on the river, which is really cool and pretty. We got
Yeah.
some good pictures from the Pacific and there, and you'll see those at the end of this video also.
Yeah.
Um, so, what was your favorite part of the first half of the trip?
Well, basically just being in Corvallis. It was actually a nice place.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Very laid back. You know, a lot of homeless people everywhere. Every single place we stopped, no
Oh
matter
yeah, I forgot about
where,
that.
whether it was a city, whether it was a town, it's something that needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I mean, it's
and
not as bad as Baltimore, mind you, but
in the cities it was bad, but not. I mean, yeah, it was bad everywhere. So Dad went home with Ted on an airplane. At first, we were going to send Doc, but he had never been on an airplane before, and
I didn't mind.
Yeah, you were down, and that was fine, and I appreciate that you were so down to help him. But Ted is more mature and took care of things, so that was good. And thank you, Ted. Um, Dad's doing better now. He's actually in a rehab facility right now and doing good in Solomon's. Um, so this next, we're gonna stop here and show you pictures of the first half, and then we'll do another video.
Yeah.
So we're not making it
Oh,
too
speaking of
thick.
pictures, before I forget, I forgot to show everybody the picture I had of Weird Al Yankovic from our last trip.
Oh yeah, you can put
Yeah,
that in there too.
yeah.
Cool. Anything else to say?
Uh, not that I could think of. No.
Cool. Well, the next video will be the second half with just Doc and I think that one's way more exciting. I
Yeah.
believe. No drama, no sick people.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. That should be coming probably this week.
Yeah. But I didn't say it didn't have problems, but we'll talk about that next time.
Oh yeah. All right, folks. Bye.
All right. Take care.
Toodaloo.